Welcome, my name is Mortimer Deadfellow, Lord of this eternal dusk. Join our horror barbecue.
Yes, my demons, you know what time it is. We are getting even closer to the weekend for you. And we are back on a very hot edition of the Horror Barbecue. And for whatever reason, Facebook decided to have its way with me again. And decided to only let Black Flame Entertainment's Facebook page have us, but not over on Reaper's Underground. So I do apologize for that. So if you can direct people,
I see us on the Underground.
to YouTube, and of course, if you want to watch from Facebook, you can go onto Black Flame Entertainment. But we are here to give you a hot edition of the Horror Barbecue that, deals with everyone's latest obsession. See what I did there? With this Blumhouse production known as Obsession. And we're going to dissect this thing for you. Now, everyone can see it currently. I think it was either Prime. I think it was Prime. Yeah, I think it's Prime. Where you can actually watch it for free. You don't have to pay for it. Because after all, I mean, they made almost $500 million. I wasn't about to pay for that shit. It would have to seriously be something hardcore for me to want to pay for a film. But I had to admit that here in the mausoleum, I was definitely curious, as well as Morty was like, why is everybody geeking out over this thing? So we decided to delve into it. Yeah, we love ripping things apart. And of course, the slab is calling and needs a new offering. So welcome to everybody out there in the Black Flame universe. What's up, Nate? What's up, Lizzie?
I don't know who he is.
Right.
He seems like an okay guy to me.
Yeah. I wouldn't kick him out of the room for eating crackers or bones. That is. But we need to share this shit out anywhere and everywhere there is a horror lover. And especially if you've seen this or have thought about watching the new horror film. I use that term loosely. Horror film called Obsession. But before we get into this madness, you're going to do all the sharing, and we're going to tell you exactly what your barbecue needs. Oh, yes. You need to scare that meat into submission with some horror-struck hot sauce. Hotter than hell. That's right. If you have a penchant for horror, and of course you want that meat to be succulent, you want it to be tasty, maybe you want to make it scream. Well, you definitely want to get over to horrorstruckhotsauce.com because there are new flavors coming out constantly. Not to mention a variety of creature feature jerky flavors. So make sure you pick that up as well and get ready for spooky season. As we are very much into it now. Spirit Halloweens are starting to open, and I'm sure your local, and I say this again, support your local Halloween stores that give the scare or give the care that scares. I got tongue tied. I had a couple of souls earlier. They fought, tried to wriggle out my mouth, So my tongue's been beat up a little bit, so I'm sorry. But we, yeah, definitely. We are here to talk about.
You need another tongue? I got you.
No, well, I may have to see you later for a tune-up.
Tongue wagon.
Indeed, indeed. We are here to talk about obsession. And I'm not sure why some of the photos did not pop up. So I do apologize for that.
They were obsessed with themselves.
Apparently, they're so obsessed that they don't want anyone to see them. Yes. So Blumhouse is at it again. God damn it. And I don't know if they think that they have it but they have definitely cemented themselves as a force amongst the horror genre in the mainstream, with only a few hits, mind you.
Right.
And we've seen what happened to those franchises. They got very dull. Some folks probably stopped after maybe the second one, and some that, quite honestly, just should have never happened. But instead, they come up kind of a brilliant design, I will say, as a storyline, because we've all, and I hate the fact that they use the lame-ass tag, be careful what you wish for. I would have said something different. That's almost like straight out of Wishmaster, and we don't want to fuck with the classic guys. That's like if I was to say, the contract, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Oh, no, damn it. So, but by design, the story itself is kind of brilliant. Don't worry, we're not going to give a whole lot away in case some of you out there in the Black Flame universe have not seen this yet. Although I'm kind of surprised because everyone was like, oh my gosh, this is the movie of the year. Fuck off. Anyway, let me tell you how I really feel. But, I gave this film an honest to hell's chance. And like I said, I really do like the premise. They took into account a little bit of today's occult store ideas. I like how they tied in, occult shops, much like the one that I have myself. I thought that was a really cool idea because they are super popular in today's culture, especially the spiritual culture.
I mean, look at The Craft.
What's that?
Look at the movie The Craft.
Yeah, I mean, that's when the first wave of the craze really hit.
Yeah.
And The Craft nailed it.
Go into the store, find things you can't find at the Gap.
Which is so weird. And I think that was kind of like with the help of Hot Topic, to be perfectly honest.
No, it was.
Hot Topic was super fucking popular. We want to get all the evil, and it's not even evil things.
Well, and now owned by Spirit Store.
Right. So, I mean, throughout history, there's always been that one shop that you knew you could go to where somebody was a professional at doing spell work. But the whole film is centered on the idea of you just want somebody so bad. I don't honestly think it's been since Countess Bathory that I wanted someone so bad that I would consult the spiritual forces uh, in order to make that happen.
Yeah.
But as an occultist myself, and of course Mortimer is a fantastic sorcerer himself, we know it's like 101, witchery 101. You don't put something like that out into the universe because there's karma involved. When you mess with
Well,
the natural order of things,
I mean, like I said,
nature itself,
we don't
it's
even want to say
always going to
witchcraft.
end up bad for you.
Yeah,
You
Genie
were saying.
101.
Yeah.
Witches 101. I can't make people fall in love.
Nope.
How many of them have said that? I can't make people fall in love. I can't do it. It gets messy.
Especially that.
We have Tales from the
Especially.
Crypt episodes that are literally, hey, you might want to give this love potion to this chick because it's forever. And just because you think death is the end, it isn't.
No, it's not.
So it's like, it's always dangerous when you're, like you said, you're trying to force love that isn't naturally occurring.
See, for example, we're going to have a little bit of occult 101 class today, children. So, for instance, something as binding someone against doing harm to themselves or others, perfectly fine. That is something positive that you're putting into the ether, the ethos, whatever you want to fucking call it these days. People have several different names for it. But when you're trying to force someone to love you, that just not even from an occult standpoint, I know that has repercussions just by the mere mention of, I'm going to force you to be mine.
Yep. Yeah.
Chances are you're either going to end up in handcuffs, she's going to kill you, or he, because this could work both ways. They just decided to do man and woman.
Could be a psych ward. You
could end up there. You could find yourself in an electric chair at the same time. So, the fact that this didn't even enter into this young man's mind that, hey, maybe I shouldn't make this person fall in love with me forever. And those are the words used, at one of the most inopportune times. And of course, they use a piece of wood, which is known as a wishing willow. And
willow.
What's that?
The one wish willow.
Yes. So you only get one. That's it. One shot. This ain't no genie shit. You don't get 3 wishes.
Yeah, and that was the thing too that I thought was kind of interesting, is you had people with this film like think of the monkey paws.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey paw. And I kind of instantly didn't, because the monkey paw gives you more than one.
It does. This is a one-trick pony. You get one shot.
Yeah, and it's like, and it really does go into I better phrase this the right way. And then that doesn't come into play with people because they think it's fake. And it's like, if you think it's fake, then why are you messing with it?
Right. And even for those that might not be 100% sold that this is going to work, this might actually get me what I want, and they're skeptic, they're still going to do it because they're what? Desperate. I could think of how many times do people find themselves in these shitty ass fucking, situations where they're like, oh God, please help me. Please help me. Usually it's because I'm coming for them. But
Well, I mean, I think a lot of it is for a lot of people, especially when you're dealing with emotions or unrequited love.
yes.
Love has to be a two-way street. If
Mhm.
it's a one-way street, then it's not love; it's infatuation.
That's attraction, even just pure and
Well, yeah, I
simple
know. But
law of
once it goes to
attraction.
physical law of attraction, it starts going into obsession.
Big
You
time.
start, when you cannot deal with the fact that it's like, okay, this amazing girl that you work with, okay, she's smart, she's beautiful, and it can go for a guy as well, either or.
Right. They're
They feel,
everything you
yeah,
want
they're
in that.
everything you want them, but they're happily married.
Right. Or
Okay,
they're
well, what you do,
happily in a relationship with somebody else.
what you do is the next time you see their significant other, shake their hand, wish them well, because at least the person that you wanted it to care about is being cared for by somebody that loves them.
Exactly.
That's the noble way to go. Not,
That would
I
be the
just
noble
like
way.
him. I hope a car comes
That would
flying out of the
be
sky,
wish
thrown
them
by the Hulk.
well. Yeah.
You know?
Don't show jealousy. Don't
Yeah.
try
Exactly.
to fuck
Because,
up their life in any kind of way.
well, see, that's
you
the other thing.
that's
You'll
positive.
start showing the traits that didn't help him or her find that person. You're going to scare them away.
Exactly.
They're
But
going to
they're
it's like you got to walk that line
right.
and just be a decent person. You're
But the
already ahead of the
character of Bear
Wow.
is not exactly a malicious guy.
No, but
He's not very
bright.
malicious about it.
He's
but
not bright, though.
he's not. At first, he's thinking, okay, I really want this girl. I love this girl with all my soul and being and all that shit. And she tells him on the phone. Well, first of all, he tells her, I can't come to the little brain teaser trivia night. And she's like, but this is probably the last time you're going to see me because I'm quitting my job, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, fuck, this might be my last chance to say something. And then she tells him that she lost her necklace. And it was a crystal type necklace. So I'm actually almost thinking like it was probably like a clear quartz or something like that.
Yeah,
something that would have protected her against this wish.
Yeah.
And of course, like Prince fucking Charming, he's gonna go and get her a new art. Right? Goes and he's gonna try to pick one up for her as a gift, but instead, that little part of him, that little fucking thing, you see it in cartoons when they have like a devil and an angel on either side of the shoulder. And instead, never mind that this is for her. I'm going to go ahead and try to see if they got something that can give me some kind of an edge.
Yeah, which is...
and you can see it in his face, and I think Michael Johnston is a fantastic actor. He really
he did it right.
He really did a good job.
He conveyed, but that's kind of the thing that got me with him, like right out of the gate.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I'm not on your side anymore.
Nope,
like not anymore.
Lost me right there.
And it's like, here's the other thing for me: you don't really believe in the stuff.
Right.
You're in there to do this.
But yeah, you're going to be sneaky.
You're going to be sneaky about it. And if you would have paid attention and tried to study on any of this stuff, you would have learned trying to do stuff negatively against people's will come back on you.
Tenfold.
Yeah, big time. And it's like, that is literally occult 101.
Yeah, that's big.
Even Aleister Crowley had issues with that.
Well, yeah.
Why are you trying to put barriers on?
He was actually
trying to learn. Well, that exactly is. Oh no, I'm stronger than these forces. Okay, buddy, sure you
I can outrun 72 demons.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Anyway.
Didn't really work out well for him.
Well, no, because they don't like to be told what to do.
Oh, you think you're better than me, do you?
Right. Oh, you think you have dominion over me? You're going to tell me what to do? Mm-hmm.
We got to bar
Turn you into goo is what I'm going to do. But,
certain bar in Black Flame Hills, and we'll take care of all your needs.
I'm sure that there are plenty of people out there that would have done the exact same thing that Barry.
I'm sure they have. Look at the little voodoo doll keychains.
Yeah.
Or it's like, it's a little gag gift. You can.
And I love how the occult store that he goes into, it's like all this cutesy stuff. Even the box is kind of like, hey, amaze your friends, blah blah blah. Do this.
No, exactly. It was very old school marketing, like stuff like that. It was
definitely. Well, I mean,
like
that's
50s,
how
almost X-ray specs kind of thing.
That's how all the exorcisms from the 70s through the 80s were done, because people thought that Parker Brothers gave them a fun game to play called the Ouija board. Yeah. They kept calling me, but when I showed up, they slammed the door in my face.
Yeah. That's when I just started coming through the floorboards then.
Mm-hmm.
And that usually works, and they don't call me no more.
Yeah, for some reason, I always came up through the toilet.
Not
my finest moment, because they were, in the looking in the mirror going, Reaper, Reaper, come get me. And I did, and they're like, oh shit.
Literally, and you're like, your toilet's running.
Right? My head pops out.
Off me.
I'm gonna have to make a photo of that now. That's
just going ghoulie style, just coming out of the toilet ghoulie style. There you go.
Right.
We need a new version of the ghoulies.
So he takes this one wish willow, and nothing for her. Although he thinks that this is much more of a gift for her.
Of course.
Oopsie.
It's a narcissistic move.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's I like in the writing to that end. I'll admit that I like where they show those kind of aspects.
Right. Lizzie says we could try that next time you come down to Texas. Break out the Ouija, save you some gas money. Honestly, I didn't mind the hell ride. The hell ride is always fun. Uncle Lou always sends me first class.
Well, that's well, you don't have to take tolls on the highway to hell. So I mean,
right? Yeah, and I was blasting it the whole way. So,
right.
It was good.
He knows there's skull. You can have as many skulls and souls in the back, so you can take the carpool lane.
Well, it worked great because, Astaroth and Asmodeus had to get dropped off along the way because, came right through Oklahoma.
Come on.
And there's plenty of people down there to have fun with.
Yes, same with Texas. We had a hard time getting them to leave.
Right? Oh,
like,
no,
we're good.
Like,
this is my stomping ground. Thank you.
Like, go find your own graveyard.
Exactly. It's like, no, I haven't been here longer, but I've been in this spot a lot longer, and I wield the shovel quite well.
I love it, Nate. Awesome. But yeah, so they get to be hanging out, and between him and his friend, he's like, this is my one chance. I gotta do this. And he's just looking for that right moment. And then she's like, well, hey, can you drop me off? Because, they're drinking hard and all that shit. And of course, old boy, he can't hang. He can't hang at all. He can't handle liquor for nothing.
Yeah, but you can't throw sin unless you can take it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But instead, he's got something much more devious. Even though he thinks he's doing the right thing, is girl to be. Her name is Nikki, played by Indy Navarrete, I think is how to say that properly. Brilliant actress.
Oh yeah. No, she was my favorite part of the film.
I was going to say, and we'll get to that after we get to the unfortunate business of, she gets out of the car and he's like, fuck. What do I do? What do I do? You know how you have those little conversations with yourself when somebody that you really liked, it's like, good night,
I'm sure you want to come in.
Or
Oh
sitting on the
no,
floor.
I've got stuff to do, and then they walk up
Yeah.
and you're like, stupid.
Yeah. Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite fucking movies ever is
off the car.
Just Friends. Such a
Right.
great fucking movie. I just
Never look
loved
at the
watching
song,
him
I
beat
swear
his Porsche up. It was fantastic.
But that's interesting though that you bring up Just Friends.
Yeah.
Because that kind of works a little
It
bit.
kind of does, being in the friend zone.
Yeah, and it's like, but he felt, and I'm glad in that, and even kind of in this, the getting called out for it.
Yeah.
It's like, so I'm obligated to be with you just because you are obsessed with me or you like me? Do you know me?
Right. And old dude is like picking up taking every signal from her incorrectly.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
oh,
agree.
she's smiling with me. Oh, she's flirting with me. Now, honestly, there are some douchebag-oramas out there, in the world that are just like him.
Oh yeah, very much so. They hear what they think is being told to them.
Yeah, there's stalker laws for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's also why there's a no touching rule at strip clubs too.
And this is, God damn it, no touching the bones. Leave the bones.
Well, no, it's true though, because you have you know this as well. I mean, you've ran clubs. It's like a guy will come in. He's there every day, every night, giving money to this dancer.
She cries him a river and get laid down.
Or not even that sometimes. Not even that. Stays professional.
Stays professional as well, yeah.
Will still go, that's my girl.
I can still get you.
That's my girl. It's like, that's not your girl.
No,
bro.
It's totally
like,
not.
You don't know her. You know her stage name and the song she dances to.
That's about it.
Yeah,
you know
that's all you know.
what she drinks. Maybe you might know what cigarettes she smokes. That's about it.
Yeah, and then it becomes, yet again, an obsession.
Because they're not realizing that it's just a business contract.
Yeah. Literally, it's exchange of goods, of services, exactly. But in the cases with you liking somebody, in my opinion, and I've been there as this guy too, it's like, I'm waiting for the right moment. Well, I didn't use magic. I used a magic from somewhere else, but it is downstairs magic, but a little different.
A little bit different,
A little different. Mushroom.
Kind of beats them into submission.
Kind of, yeah. It's like, do you love me? Huh? Are you going to talk? Yes. yes. And then that's different. But on that front, I've been in that moment where you're like, you have to go, that was my moment to say something.
Mm-hmm.
That was my chance. That's my one chance.
And this is the only chance
you convincing yourself that.
Right.
You don't know, even in the situation of, she quit the job, and it's like, I might not see you again.
Right.
It's more finite in his head.
Right. And he's not exactly, working with a full deck.
That's what I was going to say. Is like, once it starts to cross the line.
It does. And that whole beginning sequence is very confusing.
Yeah.
Until we get to these are the friends part.
Yes, this is the friend circle of friends.
It's like, he comes home, his cat's dead. Not sure why, if it was him that did it, or did it get into something? I mean, the guy had
true. The kitty becomes kind of a MacGuffin.
Yeah,
they don't really answer.
They don't.
Yeah.
And that was really, really confusing to me because, anytime he goes into the bathroom, you notice that he's got enough, fucking drugs to stock a small drugstore.
Right.
And we're like, okay, is he imagining this? Is he a fucking nut job? That was my first thought.
No, me too.
But,
and that was the thing was, as it was going along to that end, it's like, oh, this dude took out his own cat to get sympathy.
That's kind of where my head was going.
That's where my brain went, and it's like as the film goes on, I less trusted him.
Yeah, something was definitely not right.
Yeah,
but I didn't like him from the jump, to be perfect.
You got some screws loose, bro, and you're not really being honest with everybody around you. That's for damn sure.
Well, even just that opening monologue made me go, dude, you are not right.
You're not well. Not well.
And his buddy Ian, played by Cooper Tomlinson, even said that she thinks of you like a brother.
Which is not cool.
I called this like right away that Sarah may secretly be interested in him. And
she seemed like the only
from the beginning.
Yeah, she seemed like the only decent friend.
The only decent friend out of the group, because he comes to find out later some stuff that we'll mention in a few moments. Right. I just kind of when you look at people and you see what could happen, what could be, those two I could see getting together. His buddy was way too like high energy and kind of like oozing machismo, as they say.
Yeah, I thought frat boy instantly.
Yeah, for real. And that he was probably putting the goods to somebody in the friend group.
That's another thing there that I thought added an interesting.
That was an interesting twist
to it. Yeah, as it's when you have that circle of friends, which we've all had at some point in our lives, then the friends start dating. And what happens to that circle of friends every time?
It
dissolves. It blows. It literally just falls apart. Yeah.
People don't talk to each other anymore
because you're messing with love and emotions at that point. That's not.
It completely divides everything. Shit, you saw that on that '70s show when the foreman broke up with the neighbor girl. Suddenly, the friend group was just like in disarray.
Well, yeah, I was like, we can't hang out with you right now because we're hanging out with someone.
That's right.
And that's how it does happen.
Like a divorce.
It is. And it's like, if that's your whole like social makeup, that doesn't really work out too well for you.
And honestly, that's all Foreman had. Nothing else. He had nothing else going for him. But nonetheless, so at that pivotal moment when she gets out of the car and starts going up to her door, he's like, and okay, I'm going to do this. You could just see it on his face. It's like, it's now or never. Snaps the thing, and this I didn't see coming. I thought this was something like a sequence we've seen 100 billion times in other films, that nothing happens until the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it happens sometime within 3 to 6 hours or something.
Right.
This was instantaneous.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she stops dead in her tracks, and I could feel that shit. So when I say she sold it, she sold it. And that's our next point here, is that Nikki is the gal that plays her, man. Ooh, it starts off all nice and innocent like it.
Yeah.
First.
They're the kind of weird, annoying girl next door, but she's sweet. And then that ship will change.
Man. The first time she like pulls a freak out. And it was kind of crazy because I was thinking back to some of the ghouls that I used to date back in the day. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna go, hang out with, the other demons down the road. They're having a mixer, and it's a big party. And then suddenly just falls to pieces, like legit tearing up, whole 9 yards, going, you don't love me. Man, this girl brought that energy of psychoticism better than half the man.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. When you
We
see
could
her,
go toe to toe with Kathy Bates.
yeah, you start seeing her go into it. You go, okay, maybe Bear isn't on that many drugs.
Yeah, right.
He might be a
Maybe he's
normal,
not.
like a
Because you don't see him medicating every day.
no. It's just you. Well, as they said, they give you those images like, oh, he's got more than enough in his home, but you don't see him constantly medicating himself throughout it.
We agree with you, Nate. He says she was the better one, but that's just my taste.
Well,
Yeah, for real. As far as acting, she acted circles around him, but he
yeah,
was kind of the perfect submissive guy.
yeah. No, I agree with that. Yeah,
So I got to give, Michael that, who plays Bear. He is I'm so submissive. She's going to pieces. I'm going to take a second and go, what the fuck? And then I'm going to turn around and go, it's okay.
Well, that's kind of the thing that I thought that I did enjoy about that was turning it on its head.
Yeah.
Because it's always, oh, this is the stalker guy that's stalking this lady or whatever. Or the woman sometimes is, fatal attraction,
Yeah. Glenn Close.
Yeah.
I would put her up with Glenn Close on this.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And like Pearl, kind of that kind of vibe with Mia Goth.
Oh, yeah.
But I liked that because the stalker, the obsessed one, became the point of obsession.
Right. The tables
which doesn't happen. Exactly. The tables got completely turned.
I mean, what did he expect?
Well, it reminded me
that, she was going to be the same.
Number 9.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just like a scarier version of it. But when you think about just the basis,
it's really the same principle.
Well, exactly. Think about Love Potion number 9 as the song, right?
Yeah.
They closed their eyes, they took a drink, then they woke up and were kissing every single person in sight.
Right.
That's not a love potion. That's literally attracting people to love on you. Turns you a magnet, and then you go from, oh, I don't have any,
right, and
leave me alone. It's
love without focus. But in this case, he binded her to him, but he thought that this was going to be normal. And what he didn't bargain for is that, well, when you force somebody to love you like that, it's going to be ugly.
Exactly. And I agree with that completely.
It's going to turn into the worst shit salad you could possibly have put on a plate.
Well, everything that we've been, as I said before, everything that we've been taught in film and in stories. Don't wish for love.
Yeah, seriously, it's not like we haven't heard this one before.
Don't wish for love. It's not a hard one. Do not wish for love.
Right. Love happens by accident.
Those are the 2 ones that are always in it. I don't care what mythology you're talking about either.
Always. Every culture.
I don't do love, and I don't bring people back from the dead.
Yeah, they don't ever come back right.
They never come back right. Exactly. And then look at that. From that thought process, they don't come back right. Pet Sematary.
Sematary, and I was going to say Lord of Illusions, too.
Lord of Illusions. Wish Through Your Greed. Bushmaster series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it's
100%. It's not like we don't know that when you mess with the natural order of things, it ain't going to work out the way you envisioned it. And I could just see his character, the character of Bear, going, oh, it's going to be just sunshine and roses. My life is going to be better. It's going to have meaning. And
did you
read the instructions? And she's trying to break the door down. That was one of my favorite parts of this film.
Here's Johnny.
She's like,
here's Janine.
She can't stand to be without him a second. I mean, look what happened when he went to work.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow, was that oddly graphic. I kind of felt like Blumhouse went too far with that.
Well,
I don't think that person, I expected is that she would show up to the workplace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like pop
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, or waiting outside. It's like, as soon as I
Yeah.
get off work, hit the
Something
call.
fucking crazy like that. But instead, suddenly she just plants it right there till he gets back and just pisses and shits all over the. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah,
That was a little far fetched for me.
well, that was the thing. Is for me. I agree. It's like something else is really pulling the strings here.
Yeah.
Almost like how people were in Smile. Like I think it was the second one, and you have the no, it was the first one. You have the lawyer, and she's all talking normal to her and stuff, and then gives the smile and starts walking over the couch to get in her face. It's the same kind of vibe to me.
Kinda, yeah.
Just
because
completely,
the one thing it
not
did
her
do
anymore.
when he asked her is what kind of like pulled it together to me. Like, this is why she did this. He was like, well, this is what you've been doing all day? And then she tells him, I didn't know what else to do. And I was like, okay, somebody else is driving that car. That's what's going on. Because there are a couple of moments throughout. Hey, Emery, good to see you as well. Daniel, hopefully you heard I said hello. I see you out there. Where suddenly she has this quick freak out of fear that there's like this unseen force that we're not seeing. They're not showing it to us.
Right.
So that maybe there is something that is driving her to be this way until it completely engulfs her to the point of, I can just sit back and watch the match get lit.
Yeah.
Because the only way to break this, and I love this, this is like, what do? You call 1-800-Ghostbusters or whatever. And he's like, I want to return this. How do I undo it? Oh, we don't do that.
Right. Oh, we don't do
How
that.
many times have you heard that when you try to return something that doesn't work? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, no refunds.
It's called buyer's remorse, I mean, go to the store.
Yeah.
Go to the store.
It's like the joke's on you.
That.
I love how lackadaisical they are about it too, especially when he goes back to the occult shop and dude's there, and he's like, how do I make her stop? How do I make this stop? I don't want her to be like
about
this.
It's like all the parents calling the
like, sorry, dude, you gotta go.
It's like, does the doll coming to life from a serial killer void the warranty?
Right.
Because this little thing in Osh Bosh Begosh just tried to slit my throat.
Well, yeah, it's like, hey, I got turned into a vampire. Can I get some new blood? Can I give you my fangs?
Halloween mask and goosebumps. It's doing what you wanted it to do. I mean,
exactly. You had no. You knew what you were getting into.
And that was the thing. How is it faulty?
Yeah, it's not faulty.
Say normal.
You got what you wanted.
I want her to normally fall in love with me.
Well, if you're going to normally fall in love with somebody, you don't do magic in order to make it happen.
That's true. Unless you're in Skyrim, but that,
I really love
that only lasts till you run out of cheese wheels.
I love watching his psyche just shattering minute by minute by minute. They go to the little pub there to play some games and stuff.
It's what you wanted. It's not what he wanted.
Was I the only one that absolutely laughed my ass off when she started reading from a book that she was writing? And it was the most blasphemous thing ever. I couldn't stop laughing.
It's like, when did you start writing that book? Just a question for you.
Since when? Yeah, when did you start writing the book, and why are you enjoying hopping from family member to family member? And everybody's sitting around the circle looking at her like, I don't know you. I'm just gonna walk away.
Right.
Now, one of the things that was reported about this film that people found most scary was her movements. And I thought to myself, when it comes to, right, when it comes to spooky movements, she didn't have any.
No, not really.
It was a couple of moments of something she does quickly, like if she does a quick freak out. And if that is what scared audiences into $500 million,
Well, hype,
come on.
hype, word of mouth.
Yes.
And I think
And a
because
good marketing. Good marketing.
how many people, Nate Colaterra can even admit to this because he's done that.
Right.
I've known him long enough. But how many guys have you known, especially guys, say, "Oh, I want me a crazy girl"?
There was even a song devoted to it, Crazy Bitch.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not as fun as you'd want to act like it is.
It's
And
all fun and games until the crazy comes out.
until she's coming through the door, like she's at the Overlook.
Yes.
Let me in, bear, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll,
until she's like straight in your face, slapping you, laughing, head turns around, and then all of a sudden you're like, I need an old priest and a young priest.
Problem for you is they can't get married, and that's her plans. Can you imagine her at a PTA meeting?
Oh my God. Oh, not even. Lizzie says, don't put your dick in crazy. Obviously.
Bingo. Should be
That's a big no-no, because once you've given the dick, and he did, she was hooked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because
literally.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Gotta watch out for that.
I still have to say, I don't see where this film is so scary. Is it fun? Yes. Is it a single bit? I don't care how many times you see her kind of like ominously standing in the darkness. And I got kind of, happy for a second when, he wakes up and she's not next to him and he's just kind of like, hey, where you at? And you see a figure standing in the corner, but I'm expecting to see like two figures,
Right.
her, and then like some spooky, like ethereal being behind her. Yeah. And it didn't happen. It's literally just her. That's not scary enough to say this is horror. I'm saying this is like Kirk Douglas and Glenn Close in, like
Fatal
we said,
Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction. Yeah. That is what this is. And I said, just because Blumhouse made this thing doesn't make it a horror film.
Right.
There
it's like
is no gore.
The movie Crush with Alicia Silverstone and Carrie Elliott.
That's a thriller too. That does
Yeah.
not pop up in the.
It doesn't make it a
genre.
horror movie. Yeah.
No.
Just because people get taken out in these films doesn't.
And there wasn't even that many
automatically make it a
people.
horror movie.
And it takes forever for anyone to actually get offed.
See, that'd be a
I
different
like a
movie if that was-
progression. Give me a progression of madness and mayhem and taking this one out, that one out. And it's like the best friend, the hot potato at the end of the film pissed me off. Oh my goodness. I'm like, this is getting dumb. He's like, no, just, you gotta. He goes, okay, fine. I wish for $1 million. $1 million. And all of a sudden, money just starts dropping from the ceiling. I was cracking up. I'm like, this has gotten ridiculous. And then he just happens to run over after he's already seen the money drop, right? Dude, $1 billion, bam. And it's like, that was like an accidental. That wasn't like a nice little sawing off,
Right.
appendage of some sort. I'm like, I'm still sitting here waiting for the horror.
Right.
Where's the horror?
Well, because most of the things that we watch that are kind of like this,
It doesn't, and not even necessarily just
well,
gruesome.
you get your comeuppance, and they're pretty quickly dealt out to you. It's like it's supply and demand, but you're going to pay the costs for whatever evil you're throwing out there or forcing your will on others. It's usually like,
She could have left a small trail all the way through.
oh yeah. No, I agree.
Once she went insane, she could have left a trail of madness, and it just didn't happen. It's like, wait a minute, okay. So it's like your girl is giving you a handy J, and she's like, "Oh, you're getting close, huh?" Stops. Back to it. Stops. Back to it again, and then finally, nah! And it's all at once. And I just was like, I feel like audiences got ripped off. I'm sorry.
To a degree, yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
And it was like a bait and switch. And then our resolve, we noticed the moment of when she became herself again, but there was no what happens next. There's no aftermath moment. You got simply a, what did you do? I threw my phone, the repo phone. I threw the repo phone at the screen going, that was it? That was $500 million worth? You motherfucker, you. Nah, that was not it for me. I'm sorry. Like I said, though, there are some unbelievably good moments throughout the film. From an actor standpoint, hey, Kyler, what's going on, man? Understand you got that headache, brother. Make sure you're taking that aspirin.
Keep hydrated.
Yeah. And don't forget, a shot of vodka goes a long way. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger says.
Not if you're Russian, though. It doesn't go a long way.
Well, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger said in Red Heat, how do you deal with stress? Vodka. How do you deal with the cold? Just don't mix the two. Don't mix the two.
Yeah.
But we do hope you feel better, for sure.
Yes.
I think it's time to show, and real quick before we get to the trailer, I think I captured some of her finest moments of insanity, which if you denote the heart tattoo over the left breastises, I think that was so perfectly put, even though we know that's not a real tattoo. I just thought that was very poetic and really went with the film. And of course, as you can see, she's a bloody fucking mess. But these are some moments where you see the crazy.
See, and that's the lighting right there.
The lighting is everything.
Getting the light, that little pinpricks of light in her dark eyes, like that, sells the madness.
Yeah, exactly.
There.
Yeah. And that was something that we talked about last night with Kessel from Kessel Creations. Yep. He said even in photography, lighting is everything.
Yep.
And then here's the aha moment of, oh, fuck, what just happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those were some very pivotal points in the story where her acting was just flawless. So kudos to you, Indy Navarrete. Very nice fucking job.
Oh, yeah.
So, and again, we're not deterring you from checking this out, but we are, as we always will be, brutally honest with you.
Yeah.
And God damn it, why? In true Blumhouse fashion, do they give everything away in the trailer? So let me just say that I think you'll see enough in this trailer to know whether or not, if you're curious or you're like, no, I'm good. But here it is. The trailer for Obsession.
Have you ever actually, like, flirted with Nikki?
I'm gonna go get some shots.
I'll come with you if she means this much to you. And I know she does. Say, Nikki, I think we should grab a drink sometime.
Nikki, good night. What else?
Why?
One wish, Willow. You only get one wish. I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the entire world.
I love you so much. A love only the branch of a willow tree could conjure.
It's weird how you two are dating all of a sudden. Like, super dating.
I think Nikki is going through something.
Like, what? Is she okay?
No.
Jeez, what kind of spells you put on her?
Nikki? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you! I was calling to see if there's a way I can cancel a wish. I'm sorry, we don't really do that. So she's just stuck like this forever? Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you live. As long as I live?
Oopsie. Didn't read
Now,
the
I
fine
will
print.
say, with the trailer, they do kind of make you feel like this is going to be fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And we all know psychological horror because we're huge fans of it.
Oh yeah.
There's not too much psychological going on here.
Yeah, not really.
Not like what that term actually stands for. And before we broke to the trailer there, apparently Kyler said, how did you know I was drinking vodka? Looks around. You watching me? I mean, I am the purveyor of the devil's nectar. And I kind of do seal. No, honestly. I just know that a shot of vodka always helps settle a hurt head. I don't know. It's one of those old school remedy things. It's better than sucking on a potato. Anyway.
I prefer a teapot.
Right. Yeah. I agree with you there, Lizzie. It's a big old cautionary tale wrapped in horror. It's got it's kind of like, it's got a horror wrapping. So we have like a piece of chocolate, right? It's like a piece of chocolate and you got the wrapper on it. It looks scary. This is going to be demented. There's going to be tons of blood. I'm going to be scared out of my fucking wits, right? But then you peel back the wrapping and you're like, oh, why the fuck is Santa Claus looking at me? You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
There's nothing scary about Santa.
Well, it's kind of like we were saying. It's like
unless he's the Viking version, then he's
well,
kind
you
of
unwrap the chocolate bar, and the chocolate bar's got like streaks of white in it and stuff.
Right.
It's like, why is this really old chocolate? and I agree with what Emery had said that it's kind of, it was, I believe it was made for women to a large degree.
Oh, I absolutely agree with that 1,000%.
Yeah, it's turning
Because
it on its head. It's turning. It's always a guy that's the stalker, and in this it is. But then it's
they knew very well the dynamic that they were
it's like they switched with how they were working it on that front.
Because how many times do you hear that girls absolutely love horror movies? So if you make one about a guy who's obsessed with a girl and is going to go to the dark side in order to get what he wants, in order to possess her, not in the scary sense, but in the, I'm going to make you mine kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
That's what they're thinking about. They're not thinking about the spirits and the unknown and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah. But that was the aspect of it that I did enjoy. You got to at least turn it on its head, because you got to be interesting to me when you're dealing with a stalker type character.
Yes.
Because we've seen it done over and over and over and over again.
But that's also the thing, though, is that it goes for either gender.
True.
So,
true. Well, you have to. I mean, you should. I mean,
you can view it from both lenses.
Yeah, exactly. Very much so, because you're dealing with love and unrequited love.
Correct.
And everybody knows about that, no matter what your gender is.
Right.
It doesn't matter at all to me in the least.
So underneath the trailer on YouTube, and I always love seeing people's reactions. Okay.
Right.
And this one kind of hit home for me because I was like, yeah, this was definitely the dynamic, the targeted audience that they were looking for to market to. And this young lady, very beautiful girl, says the movie actually showed how dark and destructive it can be to force a connection with someone or try to control another person's feeling. It was absolutely amazing. So that sounds like a crime drama, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, no, I agree with you. I was gonna say this could be an episode of Special Victims Unit.
It very well could be
like a 2-hour episode or something like that.
The only difference is he wasn't threatening violence. He took that extra step. And I almost kind of think that this, thinking about the multi-million-dollar company that Blumhouse is, they all sat around on a desk, in those meeting rooms going, one of the things we haven't done yet, and women would especially support this film, due to the fact that men are always obsessed with women they can't have. And what if we throw a little sprinkle of the occult on there, and then, he gets his wish, but it doesn't turn out the way he wants, and she starts to kill people.
Well, it's kind of how this one worked. Is it debuted at the film festival, and by the time the film festival was done, there was a bidding war for it. And
I'm sure there was.
Its distribution got bought for $15 million. And that's before it was ever in box office. So the marketing behind it, and that was the thing. Here's the funny thing: made all this money, right?
Yep.
Could have even not a horrible film, but could have been a better film. And because it had the right marketing behind it, you have technically an indie film that ended blowing away everything in its path.
Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing. This movie was made for under $1 million.
Oh, yeah. $750,000.
That's right. $750,000. And what does Reaper have to say about that? You had a $750,000 budget, and that's all you could do?
Yeah, I agree.
You could have had corpses popping out from the ceiling, falling out of a closet. You could have had fucking head explosions. When she shot the guy, his head could have blown up. I mean, you could have taken limbs off. $750K. Watch what we do with 10.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing.
Come on.
I agree. I agree with you on that quite a bit.
They could have gave us so much more. This could have been a bloodbath.
Yeah, no, it really could have. And that's the thing that gets me is a lot of the modern horror like that.
Mhm.
Either they go full bore into the guts, like they will kill you or things like that, or they shy away from it.
You can do it 50-50.
You can do both. You can put it in there. It's like the Pearl, like the XX, Maxine, all that. It's like they knew, yes, it had its slow burn parts, yes, definitely, but
Sure.
they would throw gore in there, and it would be in your face gore.
Right. At least when they did it, it counted.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my biggest, honestly, gripe of the whole entire film is just give me a body count.
Give
Like
me
a
a
real
body
body
count. Give me something that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, I want the kills to back up how she was acting.
Yeah. Since
Right.
she was so spontaneous, so erratic, explosive, emotional moments.
Even go with
Keeps you
moments where
fun.
you're seeing her go through her day, even before Bear's there or not,
Yeah.
trying to fight what's taking her over now.
Right. And I
Even a
really
little bit.
didn't get the idea of why they kind of went more for the gore against herself.
Yeah.
That's another question. Why? Why did she break a bottle and go? It had no bearing on what was happening.
Yeah,
in the
because
scene.
you don't need to sell the crazy. You've already done that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. Your audience was this. Are you trying to show them that this is how they would act in this situation? Come on.
Well, that's what makes me think of this with Smile.
Yeah.
It really kind of does in parts. It's like the moments with her is like the chick dropping her head down, and that you're like, oh Jesus, it's like,
yeah,
you get
which
those moments, but they
Right.
didn't keep with that.
No, they weren't constantly abusing themselves. They just kind of contorted to go, oh, here I come. And that shit was amazing.
Well, it was disturbing. That was the thing. You can
Extremely.
be disturbing.
There was nothing disturbing
And,
about this
like-
young lady to me.
She was the girl next door being twisted to somebody else's will, but the
Right.
person who twisted their will wasn't calling any of the shots.
No, he wasn't like wanting or liking any of this. I mean, I get it.
That's why it reminded me of like a Twilight Zone or Tales from the Crypt. It's like you didn't know what you asked for, and then they turned it to an hour plus movie.
And I like the way you said that, because this totally could have been a short in a Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side, or even Serling's Twilight Zone. I think you're absolutely right.
Any of those ones, real easy. The Hitchhiker back in the day used to do stories just like that. And it could have been in there easy.
Uh-oh.
I hear him.
Uncle Lou is here.
Ooh. Well, we won't put that on his rotation then.
Yeah. Wait a minute. He's got another message.
I got diarrhea.
Yeah, we're going to have to change his programming.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Lilith has something to say, too. It's like a family reunion all of a sudden over here.
He's throwing out the hot words.
Oh, yeah. And Uncle Lou literally just threw Gary at us. And he wants to frag us all.
So he watched Supergirl too.
Oh, Lizzie says, what the fuck? Yeah, these are buttons I have for such occasions. I have more. I'll be here all weekend.
No, I mean, this kind of hit me like a lazy Danzig nipple. It really did. It just.
Oh man, this is truly an event because Wolf Hulk wants to come out and say something too. He smashed it.
Okay, should I go first?
You know what? Absolutely, brother.
Here.
Absolutely, brother. You can go ahead.
I am going with 4 stars. 4 skulls. I'm going to give it 4 skulls because it had the ability to go there.
Wow.
I thought the acting was done well.
Okay.
I thought it was. I think it lost itself in certain parts.
I knew you were watching, Kyler. I wasn't going to do it to you.
Got to keep you on your toes. Off them nip. No.
Yeah.
But I needed more gore. But there was parts of it I genuinely did like, and I did like turning the concept on its head. That was interesting to me. I do agree. I do not understand how they made the budget or the money that they did, but more power to them. I'm not going to hate on a film doing well.
Well, no.
It's not exactly my cup of tea. I mean, it's on, I watched it, but I don't see me repeat watching it.
Right. And that's a huge thing.
But it could be, the problems that are in it for me could be fixable if they paid attention to those issues. Because I'm sure they saw cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Oh, we've got the perfect thing. Now you're going to watch 20 more versions of the same movie for the next 10 years. That's what I'm worried about. I don't mind films being written for like women viewers whatsoever. We know there's tons of horror fans, men, women, everything in between, werewolves, vampires, zombies, ghouls, you name it. So I don't mind that either. It's just, give me some more gore, make some things make a little more sense, and let the gore at least live up to the acting level that the actor or actress in that role is bringing. Back them up. Just like what you're supposed to do with the lighting and the sets. You got a great story. Give them great place to play in. Give them good props, lighting. As you said, as you were talking last night. That's what makes a photo live and breathe on its own. That's what changes the mood, the setting. And they have that. But I agree with you. You can't just have, we got crazy Nikki over there standing in the shadows. You've seen crazy people stand in shadows all the time. It needs to go somewhere.
Horrifying black mass behind her.
Which wouldn't have been
that
difficult.
Would have been fucking amazing.
That literally would have not been difficult to do, and you even could have done it practical. You totally showed me that in that one shot alone that how to light a scene.
Yeah. Because
those little pinpricks, and they were probably even visually enhanced, I would probably say.
More than likely.
But getting the darkness within her eyes, given that psychotic smile, that's what made the movie smile. That's what helped give Jack Nicholson his big, long career, was that dark smile.
Yes.
That there's something behind the eyes that's not, I don't want to use the word normal, but the cheese has slipped off the cracker. Okay,
that's a fantastic analogy.
But you agree as well, as like even when we were talking about Sid for Spider Baby. That young in his career, making you 100% believe that the guy that is portraying this character is insane.
Yes.
Legitimately, gleefully insane. And not insane House of a Thousand Corpses kind of violent crazy, just
insane. Off his rocker.
Off his rocker. And then, years later, you see Sid and he's talking and it's like, man, this man is eloquent.
Oh, yeah.
He's a gentleman. He is so intelligent, so sweet to animals. Smooth dude.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was crazy.
He was opposite Pam Grier. He's got all the smoothness in the world.
Indy was able to bring that level of crazy with Nikki.
Yeah.
And I've had a crazy ex Nikki that
Yeah. Let's not.
I'll be running the other way. You know what I mean? It's like, but that's what I think people tap in with this film. Everybody's had a crazy ex at some point.
Yeah. I
Male or
honestly,
female. So
I honestly and truly believe that.
or this was a girl of my dreams, and now I'm waiting for the end of time. You know.
But you know what? I praise it, since I'm going to be going into my scholarly here as well. I think that is where the brilliance in marketing with this film, and probably why it was such a cash grab when it was presented, and studios were like, ooh, they're like, oh yeah, because the guys over at Blumhouse in the first place are a bit younger, so they're thinking in their minds that, yeah, I mean, who hasn't had that crazy, girlfriend or boyfriend? But at the same token, how many people are out there that fawn over, basically dream girls or dream
influencers,
yeah,
like models that they think they know.
Fanatical towards,
it's like you're a fan.
People that they see.
It's like, do you actually speak to them?
Well,
have you ever met him in public where there wasn't a bunch of guards, in between you? It's like.
But that's the thing; it's kind of a wide variety, right?
True. No, there's good, decent people out there that do that kind of, job or whatever like that. But they also know to try to put in those, hey, I have my own life. Yeah, this is my job. I'm glad you're a fan. I can't have a relationship with you. I can't do this.
Right.
Would you please respect that? But celebrities have dealt with this kind of stuff all the time, but you're bringing the supernatural into it.
This is a bit different. I mean, this is a friend group. And this person was very accessible, to this guy. So, story-wise, marketing-wise, I definitely give it its thumbs up. And Curry, hold on one second. Just got to bring it up real fast. Cinematographer Terry Clements, I think brilliantly shot this film.
I agree.
And the lighting crew as well, everybody with him. Even the director, Curry Barker. God damn it. It's hard to see in here sometimes. The mausoleum is really dark. But I feel that they definitely created a beautiful stage for a film that is, hell-bent on showing these emotions, how terrifying it can be.
I agree.
In situations like this, when someone goes nuts, let's say XYZ went off their meds, XYZ is on meth, you know what I'm saying? And have had those moments with people as relationships that have kind of like flipped their script. So it's definitely mental in a lot of ways, but I feel that this is not necessarily horror. I don't see it. I don't feel
I agree. I would put it more in suspense thriller more than I would straight horror. Yeah.
Yes. And unfortunately, that is what everyone has deemed it to be, just because it has the Blumhouse name on it. And I have a problem with that. Blumhouse has had a couple of good ones, but they've also had a string of shitty ones.
True.
So
I wasn't really that big a fan of Five Nights, honestly.
Well, you see, there you go.
What's a hard franchise? There's a lot of lore.
Just because their name is on it does not make it an instant classic. And the fact the fact that somebody called this an instant horror classic I think you're short-sighted and probably don't know your horror history very well. I really don't. Because not at any moment did I go, whoa, that was intense.
No, I agree. I
Not
agree.
saying that I
I'm
had to
not,
like
yeah,
shiver
well,
and go like this, you know.
yeah. We're not. See, that's the thing. We're not saying it's a bad film.
No, it's not a bad film. I just don't think it's horror.
No,
So
well, it was marketed to
as
the
horror.
horror fans. Well,
Yeah.
it's like Silence of the Lambs. People consider it a horror movie, and it's
Now,
not.
God damn it, though, that was terrifying.
Well, that had gore and that had suspense, but it's still at it as its core, it's a psychological cop drama.
It is. It
It's
is.
just they're FBI agents, and it's Clarice Starling going for Hannibal Lecter instead of, it's
Correct.
this guy and he likes this girl.
Correct.
But
But
think
there were
if they-
elements in that film that catapulted it
Well,
into a
no, that's
horror
true.
sensation.
Well, there was a lot more gore.
Not even just the gore, but just the character of Hannibal Lecter. The sequencing when suddenly all lights are off and only the serial killer has the gift of sight, and the poor cop is like, I can't see anything. Where is he? I mean, those moments were just gripping. There
Right.
wasn't a moment that I gripped my bone chair, going, oh man, this is, damn it. Watch out over there. I'm not shouting at the television. I'm laughing.
I mean, but you've dealt with some pretty crazy exes, so it's you're kind of
well, yeah, that's very fucking true. The dents in my skull tell the story.
I'm saying battle hard, But I think it was calculated though. And I got to make sure I say this
To a degree.
The way that I think Bear was written,
Yes,
shows me personally, not in a negative exact way, but of how it was geared more towards female viewers.
obviously.
Because if he would have been that assertive, aggressive personality, women would have instantly hated him.
But that's and I think they almost got the opposite though, because I think men also look at this film and go, "Yup, had somebody like that, somebody that's
like,
so codependent
nice guy.
that they couldn't breathe."
Mhm.
Yeah, but we also talked about the lighting.
Yeah.
Acting was definitely fantastic. I just really, for the most part, did not like the part of Bear all that much because I feel like they just turned him into this mushy, this mushy guy. In so many ways, they could have made him a bit stronger, and the fact that he was just trying to hide everything, I didn't like that.
Yeah, it made him come off as a creep before any of One Wish Willow started. Technically, it's like he was already coming off where it's like, okay, he's the shy, nice guy. That's a different vibe altogether. But it's like they destroyed that pretty quickly.
Yeah,
you're like, oh,
way too many moments of confusion. I was very confused in quite a few spots. That I feel that even though as brilliant as the director and the crew shot this film, you're still left with so many questions. And I don't like that. I mean, I'm sure they like that because it's going to inspire people to come up with their own theories and this and that, which I do enjoy that to a degree, but damn it, nah. There were things that came out of left field that just don't make sense to me. And then the ending was very predictable. That's a huge problem for me. I mean, I like the way they did it, but at the same token, you don't really see anything aftermath.
Right.
How does, this person suddenly walk away from this atrocity that takes place at the end. So for those reasons, I got to go 3 point. All right, I'll be nice. 3.7.
Not a fan were you.
It just doesn't have enough of what I look for in something that's being hailed as an instant horror classic.
No, I agree.
And I'm
Big
sure,
words to be put into thrown out
and
there.
I understand that in the youth of today, the idea of elevated horror is
Yeah.
a new thing.
Yeah.
But I think you're short-sighted on that, and I will always say that. Yeah, there is a deeper meaning to the film. I absolutely agree with that. Guess what? It's called Don't Fuck with Shit that you don't know is going to happen
Yeah.
when you fuck with it.
Yeah.
Because
things you don't know about. Try
you
to
know,
educate yourself a little bit before you go toying with the occult.
exactly.
That
It's
might be a good
something-
idea.
It's something that has been known. If anybody who watched this film has seen any horror in the last 50 odd years, approaching 60 years of horror, if you don't force something and expect it to come out brilliantly, it's not going to be the fantasy that you've played in your head like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And there was just way too much predictability. And the not taking a damn thing away from the actors. They acted their asses off. I think everybody was very believable, but I gotta say, $750,000 went into this film, and that's all you could do.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Man, I've seen $50,000 film
Oh yeah.
that could do so much more and was way more entertaining. I think people just I think half of them probably fell for the hype. And I think
Well, yeah, it was a lot of hype and word of mouth, and
there really was. I mean, there was.
marketing.
And I think they were really just trying to reach folks that have had trauma.
Yeah, toxic relationships.
Because it's a hot button issue. So yeah, you guys got fed, and I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with having deeper meanings in horror, because I mean there has been a shit ton of films. I'll give you one just as an example. If you want to go the elevated horror route, John Carpenter's They Live. Huge, deeper meaning in that film.
Yeah.
It was one of the biggest political horror films in horror history, in my opinion.
Even Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead was
The
another one.
original Night of the Living Dead. Even the remake. I'll give Savini that one.
Yeah. So, to say that elevated horror is a new thing, you guys are fucking not. Come on, man. I think that term was created to make people feel like the Babadook belonged in horror history. They said, "Oh, it's elevated horror," because what was her name? Jenna Ortega said that in Scream 5. She said, I kind of like the Babadook. It's an elevated horror. And suddenly it just became a thing. And I'm like, you know what? Elevated horror has existed since the beginning of horror history. So don't even go there.
Hot take there. If she recommends a movie, then I'll go, no, thank you.
And here it was, and here it went.
Yeah.
So honestly, guys, hey, if you dig the film for whatever reason, awesome. We love that for you. But when it comes to the elements of horror, there's just some things that are a bit necessary to really make it a horror film. Like we said, a couple times before, This is a great thriller, psychological thriller at that. And I think and I feel that that's where it belongs. If our old beloved video stores still existed, because I feel like this generation is losing out big time.
I do. I really do too.
I really, really do, because
I even talked with Sydney on that one. Is those old VHS stores walking down the horror section or any
you
section,
would just see the covers and you would go, "Ooh."
Well, I mean,
I don't know what it's about, but the
what's
cover has grabbed me.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
it's
watch
like one of the first RoboCops when it was put on VHS was the cover of RoboCop standing there and tell me, you know, you're a teenager back then. You go, oh yeah, I want to check that out. That's cool.
Well, sure,
things like that, or the cases that even had like the zombie on the front of it with the green blinking eyes. If you press,
oh my goodness, that was fucking amazing.
Yeah. And
I mean,
like,
it was all the
there
films. It was all the films that, yes, some of them went to the theater, but it was the ones that didn't.
Yeah,
is the ones that you grabbed because you're like, there's a reason this didn't go there. We don't know why.
Well, you know, and sometimes
for some reason,
wow,
we're drawn to it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't believe that Wolf Cop should have ever went to the theater, and it didn't, for a damn good reason. It's a fun fucking film, and it's fucking disgusting, and it's wonderful. But
it didn't have to play to that to where it had to please everybody.
Exactly.
Either you got it or you didn't get it.
See, that's the thing. That's what true art is.
That's what trauma is to me. That's what
I feel.
Every big film that he did, it's like, I'm teaching you Shakespeare.
Right.
You don't realize it. Yeah, you don't realize that I'm teaching you Shakespeare.
Which is why when we have a film like this, I don't think that it has to be so pointed.
No, it doesn't. It
was, and people still related to it just because they're like, oh yeah, I've had some monstrous exes in my past.
Yeah, no, I mean,
they don't realize that they're getting duped into watching it.
Well, true. But, I mean, it's the same thing as marketing, looking at, oh, do you like this kind of whiskey or this kind of whiskey? Do you like this drink or this? Oh, trying to find out what you like. And we know as well, yes, our business is art.
Yes.
It's also a business. So, and it's like, I think
the two can coexist, though.
Well, I think there was a bidding war because...
It had to be.
Well, there was. I mean, there literally was a bidding war after this was first shown at an independent festival. That's how it got picked up. Yeah, it literally got followed. Distribution rights got bought for $15 million for something that hadn't even been shown in theaters yet.
Wow.
And it was because they saw exactly what we were talking about. You take the role of an obsession, you flip it on its head to where it's the girl dealing with the guy that was obsessed with heroin. And changing it up and doing like Undertone. We did the Undertone film. It's huge. It's everywhere.
That's right, Lizzie. That's right.
Wolfcock. But they knew their audience. They saw the audience for this film.
Yeah.
And that's why it's got the marketing it did. Other films that we've seen that it's like, oh no, they did way better on that. We had to search for them because they don't have the money to put into the marketing to where every other ad is, do you have the obsession?
Suddenly it's like it's become a Joan Collins,
Well, it's like going back to Rocky Horror Picture Show. So I've been working on a obsession. It's exactly. It's like, is this a cologne ad or?
Yeah. But
you just see the chick giving the, I'm gonna come at you with the accent overlook.
Or they bring in, fucking Uma Thurman, and practically next to nothing going, this is my obsession. And the next thing you know, you're like, take my money. Take my money. Just take my money. Right. And that's what's so wonderful about independent film is we don't fucking care about that shit. Is money great? And you know what? Let me put it this way. If the contract ever becomes a cult classic,
It will.
I'm happy with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because to me, the dollar amount doesn't make it a good film. I want people to love it for what it is.
I agree.
Not just because they're like, oh, it's got this, it's got that. You know what I'm saying? I want them to like the story. And that I'm not trying to like prey upon, life trauma.
No, I agree. You want them to
in
enjoy
order
the
to
film
scare you.
as a
I
viewer.
want people to, for an hour and 30 minutes, an hour 20 minutes, to be like, I got to step outside my world, got sucked into this other one, and I fucking love it, and I want to be a resident of Black Flame Hills. If I have one that says that after watching it, I feel like I've been paid in triplicate.
I agree.
Because it's the art, it's the fun, it's the fantasy, it's the 8-year-old me who went to the movie theater and said, can I stay here?
Yep, that was me.
Can I just stay for,
Ever.
5-6 years, forever? Because, as a kid, you're like, forever. That's what I want people to feel. And I don't feel like that I would want to be in this world forever, because I'm telling you right now, this is not gonna get rewatched more than let's say a max of couple times.
It doesn't have the super because you're gonna know everything that's coming.
Because 10-15 years from now, are you gonna go, oh yeah?
No, not for me. No, not for myself. No.
I kind of feel like, Boogeyman, Darkness Falls.
Yeah, see, no, I'll pop in the contract and go, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling badass, and I remember when Floros, pulling out hearts and shit, Milton serving up, desires on a platter. That's fucking fun.
It only costs their soul.
Right.
That's it. Fair trade.
It's a very fair trade. But that is our synopsis of Obsession. And it was so funny because I was telling Mortimer here, I'm like, we should probably put up another movie against it. And I'm like, nah, there's enough here, I think, to cover an entire episode, because they did do one thing that I'm very thankful for, and that is, breathing life into people wanting to go see horror films.
True.
In the theater.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say, I am more excited to see the next installment of Insidious, which is Out of the Further, where, a character in the film unknowingly brings them into the actual world. Right. And I think they're smart on this. This is not the same plot, and I'm telling you, I think it's going to beat the last 2 sequels in the franchise.
Yeah.
Now, that's exciting to me, and there's some other ones too. There's some creature features coming up that are going to be coming to the theaters that I think will literally blow the film we just talked about out of the fucking water. For those that are fans of real, awesome, like, horror that isn't so pointed, it's more fantasy. I think you guys are going to really dig it. So keep your eyes peeled to iHorror for all the updates on some of the upcoming horror, because it's a great place to go to find out what's coming up. So thank you all so much for choosing us, as always, on your early weekend, as we actually kicked it off last night. So if you didn't get a chance to see Reapers Underground, you can go back and see it on YouTube as well as Facebook until the 30-day limit. And then it goes away. But it'll always be on YouTube. And don't forget, coming up this weekend, we have a new episode of The Void coming at you, as well as the goddamn program on Saturday night, 8 p.m. We are definitely going to take you into the world of sin and enjoy every second of it while busting those guts with laughter, because, man, some of the shit that's going to be coming up on the show, you're not ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. I saw it. I died and then got resurrected. You're gonna right. You're gonna absolutely love it. But if you got to make that commute, that final commute of one hot ass fucking week, whole unholy shit at that, 102, 120 in all different areas, including my own. Just remember, when you're irritable, make sure you put that energy in the right place. Try not to get arrested, and always stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Reapers Underground. Stay tuned for more from Black Flag.